Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Hearthstone Let's Play series. This is Northstar. Hope you're well, are taking care of each other, and being kind to yourselves. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Return viewers, welcome back. Been around at that time to have enough time to chat here and then be able to completely focus, but I decided to cut the last video. Could have gone a little longer, but I think this might be a longer match. I thought. Tiny Rough Bomb. How did this is not have a rarity? So what gave him? That means Time Thief Rough Bomb. The deck size is 40, but has 10 Rough Bombs. And you just happen to have the tiny one on turn 1. Green Rough Bomb, Warlock Rough Bomb. Are you kidding me? Spore Rough Bomb. War Chief Rough Bomb. Phew, what the heck?
Death call.
This is obnoxious. Indeed, death does call. This deck makes me want to freaking gouge my eyes out. What the heck? Deal 3 damage, freeze 2 random enemy minions, blah blah blah. All useless here. I'll just trade this. It forces my hand into something that's not very good. This is going to be drawing towards trying to get their pawn. Of course, this is what it matched me with my less aggressive Death Knight. Because Blizzard hates me and is always going to make bad card draws and bad opponent matchups. Hey, Hearthstone Deck Tracker kind of proves it. I don't know if it has statistics on previous. Check out these. Look how the different classes vary. Those are all the classes that I'm worst against that I face most often. The game matches me against, and that's going to be a large enough amount of data for it to not just be. We're looking at 17 matches, 9 matches, and 24 in this data set. That's more than enough data to say yes. Blizzard is actively trying to make sure I lose with the card draws. It's not RAM, despite them claiming, "Oh, we don't match you against classes you're weak against."
Is eternal.
Probably make sure that if you spend a lot of money, you match against people you're good against. Because that's how they roll, Blizzard. In terms of favorable layouts. Divine Shield might prevent this from... he's a Warlock. He doesn't necessarily have tons of rush minions.
I have but little time.
I'll do Flaming Claws. Mostly because if I don't kill him quick, I'm doomed. If he has some way to remove this, I'm probably doomed. And he shouldn't have 10 cards already. This is only turn 3 and he hasn't done any big card draw stuff. What the heck?
Go on, take a bite.
Let's see. He's got the coin. Would have had 4 cards. Drew one that gave him another. Maybe he should. And of course you got that right off the bat. Guarantee he can get his problems super fast. Normally I do this if I don't pressure him. Well, no, because I can get this 5 thing now. Alright. He's got another removal. Wow. Bogus. Yeah, no. I'm pouring this for hacking. The odds of this kind of card draw luck, this goes in beyond the biased blizzard luck.
We do what the living cannot.
I need to, as much as making him burn a card is appealing. Wind Fairy Kindreds. Two. Yeah, that's really pressure.
What little time.
Reach for the skies!
Job done.
Hellfire mega explosion!
Are you kidding me?
We do what the living
6 damage to all other minions. Urgh. It's an overpowered card in itself.
By the Ebon Blade!
Of course it didn't hit a 6-1. Well, in theory this puts him at risk of dying quick. In reality, I'll have an answer. She was gonna cheat. Like that. And that.
You really think you are in control here?
Reach for the skies!
Problem is, these things are so overpowered, you can actually just build a control deck around them. The odds of getting those card draws still impossibly unlikely, even in a control deck. But
What's war? That one go!
fine. Kidding me? This just shows how much devs really hate anyone who's not a whale.
My rule is eternal. Death invites together.
That's what I got? Alright. Guess who's back? Back again. Guess who's back? Tell a friend.
I feel their spirit.
Another Hellfire. And then he's able to get this Ultra Gigasaur. Need something here. Oh, but with Mana Curve? This game wants me to lose so bad. Will the boons work after he's already in the field? Probably not.
Death invites.
Thunderlord is reborn!
Running hearts.
Mages of Dalaran, turn them all into
Typical. Every one of these cards is ridiculous, overpowered nonsense. I'm still just gonna beat them. But ridiculous. That card should not exist. Sorry, Time Thief for Fun. Of course, it's a legendary, so that, you know, you have to spend tons of dust or buy tons of packs to get it. Why people hate Blizzard. Do nonsense like this. Alright. Well, if their decks like that out, I clearly can't win too quick against. I might actually want to keep that Cursed King in the deck instead of what I even replaced? Show me the previous version. Oh yeah, it's the Black Knight. The advantage of him is that he makes my, in his transformed state, he upgrades my hero power. Slightly better odds of winning in the long run. But I have to keep going and going and going and going. It's these monsters who can spend all this money on a stupid card game. Which just makes it harder for the rest of us, forces the rest of us to spend more money to compete. It's not like Blizzard needs this much money. They are swimming in the stuff. When they close down Hearthstone someday, it'll be because they think they can make more money off other things, not because they're not making money off it. Alright, well, I don't really want to create a Hunter or Warlock standard right now. Deck. I could play one of my wild decks. Let's see. Wild Hunter. This deck's done surprisingly well. Do the animals. The beast deck, obviously. Spells are poisonous. It's good for Hunter. It's another direct damage. Suppose a trap. Wouldn't pray. Not a very good deck, it's just a deck. Give it a shot, doesn't matter if I win or lose. Alright, let's try. Hopefully the better players have been sufficiently incentivized to... Oh, it doesn't matter. You don't rank, doesn't matter who you match. I could be matching against people with platinum ranking. Even though I'm here at bronze with this deck. Because of MMR and how that works. Might be better when rank had a roll. Right to then.
Rexar versus the
Was a
Lich
claim they
King.
changed that because of bots, but I'm not sure that's really true. I think it was because they feared they could make more money this way.
Death.
By not creating a safe place for people who don't have good decks
Begin.
to not have to deal with. Alright, well. Food chain. Cat trick. Death Knight? Meh. It start, I suppose. I know some new tricks, a lot of good tricks. I will show them to you. And you will not mind at all if I do.
Come closer, critters.
That's perfect defense against it's people trying to gain control of the board super early. That's probably a stupid combo deck.
Quickly. I draw forth.
Of course. And he gets on turn 1. 2 1-drops on turn 1, mind you. This can work with the Whirlpool Tingers if you get a 3-drop played. Something. Let's play this as stealth. What the heck? That's not supposed to have charge. You shouldn't have been able to attack with that the turn you played it. Creature. Oh, sneaky sleep walking. Okay, that's why. Right. Could have held on to that and gotten more if you knew how Echo worked. Probably a bot and doesn't give him the classic hardbacks. That's my suspicion. As I rarely play against people who play fair. See what other nonsense he pulls now. If I didn't start with 40 health, I would dare risk this. Make them think I'm waiting for crowd control or something. Misdirection after all. He just happens to have one of the few things that can actually damage a stealth minion. Oh, that's bold.
My blood for the Lich King!
No, he's cheating.
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
Right. can take down the 3, or I can take down this, and he'll just keep doing this repeatedly. This is like 2 damage, and that takes 1 from me. And gives him 1. Kill that stupid leech. He'll trade a ghoul into it most likely. Unless he has some overpowered... Oh, he's gonna do that? Really? It doesn't even make sense as a trade. Yeah, he's either a bot or he took pity on me, thinking that that was what I wanted to do. Ancient Yor. Yeah, I figured it'd be something like that. Of course I didn't get this earlier. Could have fed it. It's clearly doing some kind of control nonsense. So, the best thing is to fight him for control of the board, not to try and pressure him, because he'll just keep killing my minions, keep me out of range until he can pull really big cards. Assuming he's not hacking, in which case that's what he'll be expecting me to do. Import it, because there's some odds he is, but it's not guaranteed. Let's be clear, it's probably 10 or 15% odds I give it. So it's still most likely he's not. He's being a little over dogmatic saying he is. Tend to do that. Just get annoyed with these ridiculous bits of luck the other guy gets. Like a leech that could hit the cat trick thing before it could even... Really trying to control forward. That's what I feared.
The citadel stands
What little time.
Maybe I do the Cave Hydra. I'm worried he's going to pull something out of his rear. Crowd control. This is a little less... Of course, you could have been trying to psych me out that way. It's always a possibility. Yeah, let's just use this. Cute and evil. Horrible tingers.
Go forth on swift wings.
No, there's what he might have been building up to. He's got a ton of dragons. On the power shop, because there's a good chance he pulls something. this. If he's got a bunch of numbers, arguably I could have attacked with that. Held on to the Warbletinger. This is actually more resistant to crowd control or health. Ah, and it works against that. The kind of things that I kept it for. Cave Hydra will eat. It won't, because it'll get eaten by the leeches before it gets a chance at that. Well, this will work just as well. Need those Adius Husks, and people seem to always have them right when they need them. They're not actually particularly great cards, but people get lucky with them. Why would he? Could just as well have done 2 damage to my face. This reads like a bot.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
Played this turn, you also I didn't get to play one of the others. The odd map. It's one of the others. It doesn't say I get to pick. Maybe I do. I do.
Time moves quickly.
What? No, I dried that, so of course it's not going to do any attacking. Ah!
My hatred cannot be contained.
Okay, I have no shame about winning now because he is a bot. Oh, the stupid game doesn't let me freaking. Have enough time to read stuff. The bots and think instantly. I first thought I was just hacking, but yeah, botting is actually.
What little time.
After I saw him kill his own minion when he could have dealt damage to my face with that infested breath. Yeah, there's no way you cannot have fought. Just following simple rules like always do direct damage to the highest attack enemy minion. Well, the Magma Mound is a appropriate thing for an arson accusation. Say that. Dramatically.
Quickly.
He should be dead now. If the game ended immediately of that attack that I dragged onto his face, that did not trigger for some reason, he'd already be dead. It should have been a win, no matter what else.
Come closer.
How much damage was I supposed to take to face? 7? He'd already be dead. Now he won't, but he would have been. Watch him have clears for my board that he shouldn't be able to play because again, he should be dead. But the game would not. I hate that. I've seen people drag attacks way the last second and they still get them on me. But it doesn't work for me. Only for them. It might be because my internet's slow here at this family cabin I'm at because my roommate wants to kill me cough, but it's more likely it's never being fair. Of course he got that. Wait, how did he get an evergreen stag out of? Of course. Yeah, that's bowl. Absolute bowl.
Oh, green is very good. Or very bad.
I moves quickly. Eat up, little one.
The citadel stands strong! My blood for the Lich King!
He's gonna pull something out of his rear to save himself from defeat. He's a cheater. And he should have already lost because, again, attack's not triggering. There we go. There's the out of the rear. Plays like a bot, but he also gets possibly good luck.
Big and strong.
Ooh, that's bad.
Job done.
Thought that through more carefully that turn. It did better. Dead. Bot-like behavior leads to his demise. Ready to attack that, like so. He deserved that. In fact, he deserved to be dead earlier. The game just wouldn't let my minion attack when it was supposed to. Alright, well. Victory's victory. Quest done, so mess with hunters again. Gold to buy arena tickets, which I'm sure will get defeated pretty soon in that arena run. And packs to open later. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Take care of each other. Be kind to yourselves and may you always find a guiding star lead home. Until next time, it's Northstar. Best luck to you all.